Usually, you get the Mickey Mutineers podcast, where we talk everything Disney. But sometimes... you get the Mutineer Disaster Hour, where we talk everything else. It's like Duck Duck Goose with shitty podcasts. Guys, what if I started this like one of those obnoxious YouTubers?
Which one?
I like the generic okay, what if I was just like, hey everybody, it's your boy Jackal Smackle over here.
Yeah, don't fucking start like that ever.
Just immediately shut down.
Yeah,
because I didn't have weird nicknames for you guys. It would have just been
what's going on? It's your boy Jacko Smackle.
It's your boy Jacko Smackle. We got Jay Donkeys in the streets over here. We got other Blackbeard in the streets over there. We got
Joshy Washy over the street.
Joshy Washy.
Wow. We got some murder over there.
light murder, Josh. And I would deserve it. I would deserve every stabbing I received. Speaking of stabbing, I
remember
need to stop.
when you stabbed me?
I didn't stab you. I witnessed the stabbing.
You were there.
Just guilty by association. I was three. I was a child, Josh.
You didn't stop it at all.
Pitchfork coming towards his leg, and a tiny Jake just no.
More like a tiny Jake going, this is gonna be awesome.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll for dexterity. 19. Tiny Jake would have successfully deflected that pitchfork.
Nice. He's
fantastic, guys. We haven't done a disaster hour in quite a while. It's been since October. If we don't count
disaster hour in my life.
What? That's if we don't count the Christmas party.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Oh, yes?
I have breaking news.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Geeky Tiki's is making Muppet Tiki mugs.
Yeah.
What? Oh my, look at the Fozzie. Look at the animal. Oh my gosh. Hold on, Geeky Tiki Muppet things.
Yes,
I'm bringing that.
Pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for the Kermit Tiki mug.
For the Kermit, that sounds like some kind of a. Never mind.
Don't. Hold on. Where do I find? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pull this up. Oh, it's just front and center, right on their website. Here we go. Let's present this to the listener, because this is what they come to podcasts for. But hey.
To see things on your screen.
Yeah, look at it, Muppets.
Nice.
Stop switching.
Oh, hey, villains. Go back to the villains.
No, there's an Ursula one, and I don't want Josh to start getting weird. It's been a while. Okay, so I wanted to bring something up because right before we hit the record button, Jordan sneezed.
Yeah.
Oh. A big one. It startled me.
Oh, we didn't get that on. We didn't record that?
I mean, we were recording, but I'll plug it in right here. I'll edit it in.
So can we circle back to Tiki Mugs real quick?
Already? Okay. We'll come back to this.
Tiki Land Trading has got a bunch of Disney theme park inspired Tiki Mugs, and they're just fucking phenomenal. Like they got Jose.
Carioca?
Huh?
Jose Carioca?
Is that his name?
First of all, how dare you? But this isn't our Disney show, so I'll let it slide this time.
But yeah, they got Pirates. They got Orange Bird, except he's a pineapple.
And yellow.
No, he's orange still. He's just a pineapple.
I feel like pineapple shouldn't be orange.
They got the Hatbox Ghost and the Yeti.
But the Yeti doesn't move. Wait, which Yeti? Harold or Disco? Disco
Yeti, but the little plushy version of him.
So he's
the little round one.
Oh, yes, nice. I like that there's
Indiana
multiple
Jones in the Tiki Room.
Indiana Jones in the tiki room. That's the layover I want.
No. I gotta be slow so it doesn't. My fake background. There you go.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
Never mind. All right.
So circling back to Jordan's sneeze, I actually don't remember if we were recording when you sneeze. So if we were, I'll put it in right here, not back there where I said right here, but right here, right now. Oh God!
Shut up, Jordan.
Wow, that was annoying.
That fucking came out of nowhere.
Anyway, what I was going to bring up
What?
is we need something better to say to sneezes except for bless you.
Oh, I say fuck you.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Is it though?
Yes, it is. Jake said so.
Fun fact, I have a list of possible responses to sneezing. This came up, me and Gary Christmas, friend of the show.
Old Gary Christmas.
Old Gary Christmas. Last year when we went to Halloween Horror Nights.
It's a good dude, that Gary Christmas.
My niece kept sneezing, and we're like, look, we've run out of bless yous, so we just compiled a list of alternatives to say. Number one. What?
Okay, go ahead.
Number one.
Go ahead.
That was annoying. Number two. I hate it when you do that.
Nice.
Just like, imagine that sneeze Jordan did, and I was just like, I hate it when you do that.
Nice.
Like number three, I want a divorce.
It's way better than my number three. I'm taking the kids.
Nice.
That was the whole list. But
Okay, so I'll start with a bless you. And if there's a second one, I say everybody gets one. Tell them, Peter.
Yeah, everyone gets one apparently.
First of all, if I got a bless you from Josh, I would question not only the blessing itself,
Hey,
but Josh's obvious change of heart.
you know, I don't know. I absolutely had nothing. I was hoping something-
no, because you don't.
Yeah, I was hoping something would come, but it just never did.
Dude, I had that same problem. They make a pill for that and an ointment.
That's
Vicks Vapor Rub.
That's similar. No, back, Jake. Back.
Hey, sometimes it's good to feel.
That's feeling a little too much.
Oh, look at you, afraid of emotions. Oh, it's feeling too much. Why don't you not cry about it, Josh?
Man.
This is a disaster.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point.
Hey, Josh, I like your shirt.
Me too. I bought myself.
I made it. Coincidentally, I'm also wearing a shirt from our merch store.
I'm also wearing a shirt.
I got the Do Not Punt the Night Crawlers on.
Nice.
Not our show, but our merch store. So, Jordan,
Nice.
what do you have on from our merch store? I made that shirt too. And that character.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out. So, Jake, you know how you and I played the Spider-Man game?
Yes.
And we both really liked it.
Can we just talk about it for a third episode?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well,
like I was bored the first two times.
Yeah, but you're always bored. What, Jordan?
Oh, good. Well, third time will be a charm then. No, I've just kind of been in a Marvel mood since I finished that game, and I needed a new phone case, so I decided to buy a Spider-Man phone case. And I didn't realize it at the time because I just found like a nice $14 case. I was like, oh, that looks good. But I guess I bought a bootleg Casetify case because it says Casetify right here.
Is Disney suing you now?
But I did not pay the Casetify price because those are like $60 cases. And then what threw me off of it being a bootleg, aside from that, was, as you'll see in a second, the design of the case is the chest of Spider-Man. So it has the two blue sides and the red in the middle with the spider emblem.
Yeah.
And the spider emblem is perfectly centered. However, the two blue sections on the side are not evenly matched.
It's just in the middle of a trunk rotation, Jordan.
It is annoying the shit out of me.
He's exercising.
Well, what should have also thrown you off is Casetify is spelled with an R.
What?
Yeah, it's silent.
They just slide another R in there. Another R, an R.
T, as in pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. But hold on, Jordan, is it protecting your phone?
I'm sorry, what?
Is the case protecting your phone?
Yes.
What if he said no? Get shit. It's one of those knockoff Spider-Man.
It's the Indian Spider-Man.
I like that one. Oh my gosh,
It's fucking great.
that movie was so good. So, Jordan, you watch it. We talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, now I kind of want to
I've
watch it.
just seen bits and pieces of it. It's weird.
Wait, you haven't seen the whole thing yet?
Wait, we talking about the actual Indian Spider-Man or the
The second Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah, I've seen all that. Yeah, I liked it.
Wait, what? We have to move on. Josh,
What?
we're gonna take a weird sports adjacent tangent.
Oh, yeah. So
Because Josh has thoughts.
So I was watching the halftime show yesterday.
Yeah.
Which
Wait, should we point out that we're recording this the day after the 2024 Super Bowl?
Yeah, whichever Super Bowl number it is.
It's the one with all the V's and L's and stuff.
Yeah, the numbers.
You just said the
so
number.
so first off, I want to say that out of all the halftime shows in Super Bowl history, that was definitely one of them.
Oh, by far.
Yes.
Far away the LVIII. I can't believe I
don't
looked
know what
this up.
that means. I don't even know what that means.
53.
8?
But so I remembered a few things while I was watching it. So first, I used to work less than a mile from that stadium, which really weirded me out.
It's true, you did.
Yeah,
I had to think about for a second where the stadium was. I was like, oh yeah, it's literally the closest stadium to me right now. It's right over there. Stadium peeks over my shoulder.
Shit, what was the other one?
The other what?
Something else. The other thing I remembered while I was watching it. Oh yeah, I only know one Usher song, and the rest of that whole show just fucking sucked. But the most important thing I remembered, I forgot about Dre. I forgot you had that button.
I just added it.
Nice. But no, seriously, the Dr. Dre halftime show, what was it, last year or the year before? That was solid.
I'm not even joking about. I did forget about that one, but I have the memory of a goldfish, and I don't remember most Super Bowl shows except for the 1995 one, which is weird.
Was that the Disney World?
Yeah, that was the Indiana Jones one. But it's best not to talk about that one. If you don't know, look it up online.
What one was the Epcot one?
That was the 2000 one. I did like that one.
Oh,
that
yeah,
one was great.
Yeah. I liked that fireworks show. I wish they.
Yeah, I mean they just played Reflections of Earth, but with a live choir and fireworks
And
and the giant celebration puppets. That
was the
cool.
flame barge in it?
No. Just in the stadium, they wheel it out.
They flood the stadium for the halftime
show. Did you guys know if you filled the stadium full of water, everybody would drown?
That's what they did with the Coliseum.
It's true. They had naval battles in it. Which, this is a weird segue because, guys, I'm going to get philosophical here. Jordan? Now, I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay.
This is all going to tie together. I don't actually know how to pronounce Theseus. Theseus? Tell us about
you said it right the first time.
They didn't have... You know what? Never mind. What is this ship of Theseus? Just... You can summarize it better than any of us.
The physical ship of Theseus or the thought experiment?
The thought experiment.
Okay. Well, they both go hand in hand. The ship of Theseus is a thought experiment, and it's called the ship of Theseus because it is based off of the mythological founder of Athens, Theseus, from Greek mythology. And I forget which famous battle or victory this commemorates, but once a year, it was said that the Athenians would celebrate the anniversary of the victory of this whatever battle it is that I'm forgetting, and the ship would sail to and from Athens to Delos to honor the god Apollo. And there were a lot of philosophers at the time that said, as the ship would go and come back, some things might need to be repaired or replaced. So the philosophical thought experiment of the ship of Theseus is, well, if the ship is used so much and every single part of it gets replaced at one point or another, is it still the ship of Theseus because it no longer has the original pieces?
I had a car like that.
It was a Geo, wasn't it?
No, close. It was a Jeep. I still have it.
No. Anyway.
I had it before, too.
I hate this fucking family.
I'm not even part of it.
You think?
Yeah, Jake adopted you.
Sorry. Anyway, so that's the ship of Theseus thought experiment, which, at what point is it no longer?
So, on a serious note.
No, I'm going on a serious note. What's your tangent?
Well, okay, I was going to go adjacent. So go on your tangent, and if I remember, I'll go adjacent.
Well, this part concerns you, Josh, because I'm now moving from Jordan to Josh, and we're still talking about sports here. Josh.
What?
Who's your football team?
Los Angeles Rams. I like them.
How long have you liked them?
Since I was little.
How little? Like, pick. What's the best year that could come to your mind?
I don't know. I just remember when I was little and we'd go to Disneyland. We'd pass the stadium there in Anaheim.
Okay. Oh, this is good because I'm going somewhere with this. So, this is obviously before I was born.
Yeah.
So there's a chance you've been a Rams fan for like 40 years.
Yeah, there's a very good chance. Remember we had those little NFL toys?
Oh yeah, I remember those ones.
I don't remember what the fuck they were called, but I had the 49 the Niners mascot and the Ram mascot.
Yeah, which was coincidentally a Ram.
Yeah,
so that was good thinking on their part.
And the 49er mascot was a 49er too. So
so here's where I'm going with this, Josh.
Okay.
The Rams that you fell in love with back then are no longer the Rams that exist today. Like, not a single player from that original team that you decided was your team was on there.
Well,
different coaches, different locations.
Yeah, they've had two homes since then?
Yeah. So here's my question, and let's expand this, because look, the Super Bowl was yesterday. I witnessed a lot of what do they call that?
Taylor Swift fans.
Tribalism with the teams. Just people, ride or die. Emotions flared, and I'm just like,
that's not the only thing that flared.
As a self-proclaimed not sports guy who doesn't understand this kind of stuff, what is keeping us tied to these teams? And the reason I'm bringing this back to the ship of Theseus is, Josh, you've liked this team for 40 years. It's not the same team.
You know
what is keeping us around?
Like you, I'm not really a sports fan.
Damn it!
No, but
you're ruining the thought experiment.
I feel like because, when we were little, we basically had three choices for a home-ish team, right?
Right.
We had the Broncos, the Niners, and, four choices, because at that time there's two LA teams.
Right.
And so it's just kind of, the Rams as the home team I picked.
Jordan, do you have a team?
I liked going to Anaheim back then. I still do, but I did then too.
I honestly, whenever I was growing up, I couldn't give two shits about football.
So we're the three people who shouldn't be talking about any sport though.
I will say, probably about like 10 or 12 years ago, I started to kind of get into it because I had some buddies that I would hang out with, and I don't know, like I felt like it was the season that the Saints were doing well.
Uh-huh.
And I really wanted to see them win the Super Bowl. Spoiler alert, they did win. But I got invested because I remember growing up in Louisiana and just in the 90s, the Saints being the absolute worst team of the NFL. Like it was like them and then like the Oakland Raiders, I think at the time, were just not the greatest teams ever.
Oh, I thought it was always the Bengals.
And maybe I don't know. Like it could have been. I just wasn't paying attention. But I do distinctly remember like the Saints were just historically bad in the 90s.
Uh-huh.
So whenever they were taking it all the way to the Super Bowl back in it was like 2010, 2011, something like that. I got really into it because I wanted to see them win. I was like, you know what, good for them, finally. And
it was an underdog story.
Yeah. And then the next season, I got into college football for a while. So if I have any teams, it's just the hometown. It's LSU and the Saints.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't follow it, but if somebody's like, "Yo, you want to come over and watch the football?" Like, I'm not gonna make a point. But if like a lot of people are going to hang out and I want to hang out, like I'll go and watch a football game. It doesn't bother me.
So my football team is the Bengals, like Josh just mentioned. And I know exactly why it's my team. And
because they had that number one hit in the 80s.
Right? Walk Like an Egyptian.
Yeah.
I can't say that title without like having the harmony come out. Like I can't say
I thought that was Kylie Minogue.
No. Wait, was she in the Bengals? No.
No, but she covered that song.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know that, or I did. Was it one of those covers that makes it sound exactly the same, like when the Ataris did Boys of Summer?
Dude, their Boys of Summer is so much better than that guy from the Eagles.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't mind the Eagles, the Brian Eagle one.
Brian Eagle.
Yeah, what's his name?
John Henley?
Yeah, that's the one. Wasn't there a Brian in the Eagles?
No, that's the Beach Boys.
Oh, yeah. Brian Beach. Got it. Anyway, the Bengals. So Bengals are my team.
Excuse me, it was Brian Beach Boy. It's a family name.
Yes. Yes. And, there is.
They're from the
Phillips Beach. I don't know.
The beach region of Norway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the Bengals were always my team, but I know exactly why. And that's because on the old Super Nintendo Tecmo Bowl games, I like their helmets the best. But that's it.
Reason you're on there, you're like, I like turtles.
The I like turtles kid, just perfect definition of why I like the Bengals. Types. They're neat.
I see you're dressed up as a zombie.
But like the ride or die hard player. Okay, so this applies to none of us. But like when the Patriots were popular, when Tom Beach was on their team,
right? That guy.
And they were like, "Yeah, Tom Brady, Patriots, let's go." But then after a couple years, Tom Brady went to the Buccaneers. What did those people do? Did they stay with the Patriots?
Yeah,
because it wasn't the same team anymore. At what point were the Patriots the ship of Theseus?
I think this is a weird comparison.
I need to figure out the tribalism that people attach themselves to teams, Jordan.
I think it has to do with locality. Like I just told you, like I don't care, but I root for the home teams. But I also think that there's also some people that just kind of gravitate towards a team. For example, do you remember in the 90s when starter jackets were all the fucking were the bee's knees?
Uh-huh.
I remember that a lot of people had a Charlotte Hornets starter jacket. I had a Carolina Panthers starter jacket, and it was the first year that the team had existed or something. It was like the first or second year the team existed.
Jake had a Gamecock. And
I can tell you that the only reason I picked that one was because I liked the colors, and I thought Panthers were cool.
It's funny that you brought up the Hornets because that was also my basketball team. Because on NBA Jam, I like their logo.
but also I think it had to do with like they had a good color scheme, and like I don't know. I feel like even if you didn't live in Charlotte, you still had a Charlotte Hornets starter jacket.
So, fun fact about the New Orleans Saints. There's a guy in Utah named Larry H. Miller.
Not to be confused with the actor Larry Miller. Hold on, Josh. Pause that. Let's catch up on some comments here because Reviewer Rob said, Jordan, a Catman?
Yep.
And Reviewer Rob also said, I live in South Carolina. I pull for the Houston Texans. So, again, outliers. Jillian said, why are we not using Disneyland as an example? Hi, Jillian. I went to Disneyland, but is anything even original to Walt Disney? Mostly not. The reason is because this is the Mutineer Disaster Hour. Check back in next week with that question.
So, anyways.
Wait, I'm not done yet. We fell behind on comments. Hold that thought.
Oh, so my God. Read faster. I
had a Charlotte Hornets starter jacket because everyone did. No idea it was a basketball team. Yeah, so nice. I love Jillian's honesty.
Nice.
Morgan had a Dolphin starter jacket. It hit hard. Man, I love the honesty here.
That was the orange and the seafoam green.
You mean their colors aren't the same still?
I don't know who Redav 23 is, but hey, welcome aboard. They say the Hornets were a new team too, so it wasn't, quote, your dad's old team, which brings up another point. A lot of like ride or die fans are inherited from parental figures. Okay, we're caught up.
Huh.
Josh, where were you going?
Okay, Josh, say your thing, then I have something else to say.
So Larry H. Miller, he bought this little New Orleans professional basketball team called the Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
And moved it to Utah.
Yeah, they don't allow music.
and rumor had it when I was a kid that he was going to buy the Saints as well and move them to Utah. And not.
I remember that rumor.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Yeah, I still think it's weird that he moved the Jazz from New Orleans to Utah and never changed the name.
I know. Yeah.
It's just, I could never figure that out, why it was called the Jazz, and it had nothing to do with
Jazz. I'm glad they kept the name because otherwise...
Oh, yeah. Now that I understand what happened, it makes sense, but...
Also, Larry H. Miller, the owner of our local Utah theater chain.
And car dealership.
Okay, Morgan is opening a can of worms here, and I don't know if we should answer this. But he says, what would be Utah's new team name?
Saltines.
The Utah Saltaires.
Hey,
like
Saltaire was cool. For those who don't know, Saltaire was Coney Island of the West.
Or third?
What?
First, second, or third?
The first one with the roller coaster.
Did you know Lagoon used to be on the shore of the lake and like that as well?
Yeah. Redav23 said the Utah Rock Formations.
Yes.
Reviewer Rob says it's the Utes. That's the college team.
Yes, that's how Utah wears that.
Utah wears that. Hey.
So this kind of in vain with what you're asking, Jake, as far as like, you know, why do people have an attraction or like the tribalism towards the teams? I'm kind of going back to, it's also, I feel like I keep circling back to locale. I feel like you will find more people root for the teams from in an area in which they live or have lived that they take with them after they move than you will finding the other people that like a team that they, you know, from a state that they don't live in or a college they never went to, because there's a ton of people here in the state of Georgia that I know for a fact have not gone to the University of Georgia, but God damn it, they will watch their UGA games every fucking Saturday.
Okay.
So are they? I feel like there's probably a little bit more credibility and evidence to be like, oh yeah, it's because they live in Georgia, they're going to root for the Georgia team. And it's weird that they go to Georgia and not Georgia Tech.
Yeah, Jillian says it's also more difficult to attend your team's games when you don't, live there. Okay, so super good point. And this is why I brought this up, because I was honestly under the impression that you were tying yourself to the players on that team, which is why I brought up the Ship of Theseus. I'm 38 years old. I thought we were rooting for the players. I thought that was the tie. I mean, I know we're rooting for the players, but I thought we were tied to the players.
No, so I can answer this as a baseball fan. Okay. I love the Braves. That's like my sports team. Like out of all the sports teams that have ever sportsed, the Braves are mine.
Sports the hardest in your heart.
Yeah, the Braves are mine. And your loyalty is to the team, and you hope that the players on the team elevate like the notoriety of your team, because players get shipped off or traded or decide to leave and go like, and whatever, good for them. But it's not like Morgan understands. Like, for example, our first baseman, Freddie Freeman, they didn't re-sign him, and he got traded, or he went over and joined the Dodgers. So
those bums.
He's also from LA, but my loyalty wasn't to Freeman. My loyalty was to the team.
Right, and that's why
you hope that the person who takes their place is worthy of that position that they're going to be playing in said game.
Okay, this is the most sense I've ever heard. Again, as a 38-year-old man who never asked, and because like Josh brought up, the locality never made sense to me, because where we were born and raised, we didn't have a local team. It was slim. I just barely got a local team. What, 2 years ago? Last year, the Las Vegas Raiders. I don't know what to do with them.
You just use team loosely with that one.
And we're Las Vegas is also getting the Oakland A's, and I hope they're called the Las Vegas Oakland A's. I hope they leave that part
in. That would be funny as shit. So you got the Las Vegas, Oakland, Los Angeles Raiders. Oh wait, no, they belonged in San Francisco before Los Angeles.
Stop. So here's the takeaway from this. So the biggest thing we're rooting for is locality and sweet colors and logos.
I think
that's pretty much it. Because I can name one person on the Rams.
I can't name anyone on the Bengals.
Jared Goff. He's just got a weird name.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Reviewer Rob says Las Vegas is getting a Halloween Horror Nights thing. Yeah, year round. I'm going to go as soon as the crowds die down.
When is it open?
They haven't said. It's universal. They don't announce things until it's almost open.
Like their newest theme park?
Yeah.
By the way, we're getting a new theme park this year.
They did that with Nintendo Land in Hollywood. It took them like 3 years to build, and it opened last year in February, and they announced it like the year before in December. They're like, hey, guess what? In 2 months, this land that everyone has been seeing for the last 3 years.
I think, I know this is our non-Disney show, but I think Disney should, learn from that. Give people less time to bitch.
It's not a bad... No, because then people just bitch about that.
That's right. They're humans. They'll bitch about everything and anything.
So anyway, this is the most sports we've ever talked about, and all it was for me to understand sports. And no hard feeling. Like, I'm not judging people who like sports. Jordan, I'm glad you have a team. Josh, you're here too. Wait, hold on. Reviewer Rob said non-Disney show. What is this show that? Sir, this is the Mutineer Disaster Hour.
Yeah, it says it right under Jordan.
We haven't done one for a while, but this is it. Because every now and then we just need a break by doing the same thing and seeing how long we can go without talking about Disney.
We failed.
Our track record is awful. And then Morgan said, focus on the disaster part. Sir, do you know this show? You've been on the show.
The whole fucking... Okay,
so
if we're going to focus on the disaster part, we're going to have to talk about vasectomies.
That started the show.
Yep. It was all started by vasectomy.
Okay, so that whole
let's never lose sight of one thing.
It was all started by
vasectomy.
New shirt. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a bestseller.
Oh god.
We're gonna sell 2.
Yeah, bestseller, Jordan. That's twice as much as either of the shirts me and Josh are wearing right now. These are the only ones. Anyway, let's move on right ahead. I have another topic to bring up. Remember a couple while ago when
what?
A couple while ago. I don't remember exactly.
Yes. Fuck, don't do that while I'm drinking. Oh, speaking of drinking, 590 days right now.
Well, up until just now.
Well, I can't drink fluids still.
You can? This whole time I just thought you were dehydrated. Just so much applesauce.
I look like a goddamn raisin.
Josh just like chugging applesauce.
Did you say so much applesauce?
You have to stay hydrated somehow. I just didn't know. But in all seriousness, no. Congratulations, Josh. I'm very proud of you. Why is it when I say something sincere, it sounds sarcastic?
Because you're an asshole.
I didn't like that at all. I'm genuinely proud of Josh. Oh God, it's getting worse. Jordan, tell him you're proud of him. Hurry.
Proud of you.
That sounded more sincere than mine, and it wasn't. I'm gonna go dry heave. Anyway, one time on this show remember when I brought up kid questions because we're adults now and no one asks us kid questions?
Oh
yeah.
Was it dinosaurs last time?
Yeah, what was our favorite dinosaur? Let's bring this back. I came with another kid question today.
All right.
Okay.
First of all, I love the excitement that all three of us just got over this. And it proves my point. As adults, we still want to be asked these questions. I still want people to think that my shoes make me run faster, and I want them to ask me about it.
Do your shoes make you run faster, Jake?
What?
Do your shoes make you run faster?
No, not even a little bit, but thanks for asking. So today's kid question is, guys, What's your favorite food? Let's start with Jordan.
Ooh.
Yeah, see? Such a simple question, but when was the last time you even talked about your favorite food?
Man, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's got to be like a cheeseburger.
Redab23 just chimed in instantly and said chocolate covered chocolate. Not wrong. A cheeseburger.
I mean, listen, you can have it grilled. You can make it in a pan inside on the stove. Mm-hmm. I feel like there's a different.
All right.
You can have it well done. You can have it medium. You can have it rare. You can dress it.
Smash.
All right.
Exactly.
Just double up Forrest Gump
with bacon.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a very versatile food. So, but also, I feel like just a good bun, cheese, and ketchup is just a solid way to go too.
Yeah. Well, and a patty.
Yeah. Well, obviously.
Yeah. Just make sure. Jillian said cheese curls. Hold on, Josh. Comments again. We're getting a lot of. Everyone wants to talk about their favorite food. Ryan, what's up, Ryan? Potatoes. And Review It Rob over here tossing up between pizza and tacos.
Tacos are good too.
Morgan with the mac and cheese.
I had mac and cheese tonight.
Okay, are we talking about like a full meal? We talking about a side?
No, just gun to your head, Josh. Right now, favorite food.
Well, because it varies. I mean, most of the time it's just pepperoni pizza.
Okay,
and
there you go.
Just like I guess a normal crust. But I do love me San Francisco style sourdough crust. And Chicago style pizza is pretty good, but I don't think it's fair to call it a pizza.
No, we're not going to get semantic here.
It's a fucking casserole.
Yeah, it's a pizza casserole.
Delicious. Yes,
people
pizza
say
casserole.
that like it's a bad thing.
No, it's fucking delicious.
Give me pizza casserole.
I would fucking swim in that shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, open the top up, just fold it over, and dive right the fuck in.
Into the cheese, which is on the bottom. It's under the sauce.
Yes.
It's under the sauce.
Yeah.
Whoa, Jordan, you do that voice really well.
Yeah. But I also love just hot dogs, man.
Dude, a good hot dog is so good.
Fuck yeah, dude. Like, and what's even better, I sent you a picture when I did this. Remember when I made a toaster oven and I made a pizza hot dog? Yeah. Two of my favorite things in one. It's fucking awesome.
Hell yes. Yeah, so mine, I mean, I much like Review It Rob, I have a toss-up. One was pizza. We've sufficiently covered pizza. But also, I like a good plate of spaghetti. Or a bowl of spaghetti. Spaghetti's good.
You got a whole fucking spaghetti factory near you.
I do?
Just down the street.
Oh, the pasta factory.
Yeah.
Because there is a restaurant called the Spaghetti Factory. Mwah, I love the old Spaghetti Factory.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one, too. But that's up north, isn't it?
It's everywhere. It's a chain. They have Portland, Salt Lake, Sacramento.
There was one in Atlanta for a while.
Was there?
Yeah.
Did you ever go?
Yeah, I went once.
Was it train themed? Because I feel like most of the ones I went to were train or a trolley or something.
I don't actually. I think this one
just
might
the
have
one
had
in Salt Lake at Trolley Square.
I think the one in Atlanta had a ship on the inside.
Oh. Josh, the Sacramento one was also train themed.
But there's trains in Sacramento. It was a railroad hub.
Review It Rob, Fazoli's. Now, we had a Fazoli's. It is no longer with us in my town. It became a Five Guys, which Five Guys is really good. But fast food, Italian food was... Well, every meal it felt like you were going to die. It was just waxy.
Doesn't Eminem own a... Yeah, he owns Mom's Spaghetti. That's a fast food Italian place.
I did not know that. It sounds like a joke, but I wouldn't put it
past. No, I'm serious. I'm not setting up a joke. Eminem owns a Detroit chain called Mom's Spaghetti.
I'm glad he does.
Yeah.
Review It Rob says, last one I saw in person was in Savannah, Georgia. Imagine going to Savannah, going to Fazoli's.
I've seen one here in the Atlanta metro area somewhere not too long ago.
A Fazoli's?
I swear I have.
But like, it was really good, but after each meal, you just felt like Frodo putting on the One Ring. Just your eyes just rolled back. Pretty sure you were going to die. So good, though.
Oh, one of those meals where you just lay down and someone rolls you out to your car.
Yes. Ryan says, oh, wait. Ryan says there's one in Ackworth?
Yeah, that's where I saw it, Ryan. Because I had to go
Chattanooga. All right. Everyone's homework before the next episode. We're going to go out and get Fazoli's. And I like that my Fazoli's became a Five Guys because it's like my favorite food rolling into Jordan's favorite food, serving up these cheeseburgers. I mean, we could throw Josh's favorite food. Fazoli's pepperoni pizza was there.
It was a thing that existed.
Yeah. Their penny pasta was the thing to get. And their lemonade was exquisite.
I like...
Hold on. And then Morgan said, hey, Rhino75.
I like... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
They're just having a side conversation over here. What up, Tiki? Morgan, make sure you bring up the pack mules. Ryan loves them.
Loves the pack mules.
Loves them.
But so speaking of lemonade, apparently Panera's lemonade has like 1 million fucking milligrams of caffeine.
It's killing people.
Enough to kill a grown human.
Ryan says, guys, what the fuck?
Yeah, pack mules. Loves them.
They're actually building a Panera bread off the blue tee on hole number 12 on my golf course. Like, I could park my cart and just walk over there. I'm going to get so much death aid.
Nice. Well, but in Utah,
cinnamon rolls at Panera are really good.
Isn't caffeine illegal in Utah?
It's coming around. They had to cut it back to 6%.
It's so stupid.
And Morgan said, you know what also isn't alive anymore? All those original pack mules. Which, coincidentally, the original pack mules, that was my team. I love the pack mules.
Yep. The old pack mules.
Packing and muling and...
Oh, didn't one of the little 49ers plushie things have a pack mule?
I hear voices. Just tell your walls to be quiet. Check the gauges.
Whoa!
What?
Be quiet.
I wasn't expecting this.
Neither were we.
No one was. I'm gonna roll for charisma. That's a 1.
No one expects the Wall Inquisition.
Oh boy. All right. One last thing before we dip out of here. I wasn't going to say anything, but Ryan brought it up. He says, I want to hear Jake's thoughts on the Deadpool trailer. Not to sound like Josh or anything.
You liked it?
I liked it. Here's the thing. Oh, hold on. We're going to get into this real fast. Now, I'm not so much a fan of Deadpool as I do enjoy Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool. Because here's the thing. You know the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon on Disney Plus?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go watch the Deadpool episode of that. The worst thing I've ever seen. Just aggravating, nails on a chalkboard. I hated him. I hated him with the white hot passion of 1,000 suns.
See,
Josh, have you watched it?
No.
Because I don't want to shit on one of your favorite characters, but go watch that episode.
Well, see, speaking of Deadpool, that just brings me to something. I feel like we need DC to make a Lobo movie.
I mean, I feel like we're barely... Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it.
But Lobo needs to be John DiMaggio.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do.
The voice actor?
He's the voice of Lobo.
Okay. I know exactly who that is. He made one of my favorite documentaries of all time. I know that voice.
That's such a great documentary, too.
Jordan, have you seen that one?
I don't think I have. No, I feel like I have.
Hold on. It said rumors.
Jason Momoa is already in the DC universe.
Yeah, he can't. That's not allowed. Wow. Lobo looks a lot like Aquaman. better be a team up movie too.
They're starting over. Good.
But it's just like The Parent Trap, but it's Lobo and Aquaman. Look, James Gunn is heading the studio over there. He can do it. All right. One last thing.
Speaking of The Parent Trap, you know when you turn on Grand Theft Auto 5 and there's the chick in the red bikini?
No, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, that's Lindsay Lohan.
What?
She sued the shit out of him for that.
I'm looking this up.
Why do you doubt me?
Because it looks nothing like her. Did she win the lawsuit?
Yeah, she did.
How?
I don't know. Well, she probably got a payout.
This one looks like her. No, that still doesn't look like her. Oh, wait. More comments. DC Studios was built with James Gunn. The DCEU no longer exists. He is making the DCU and casting new peeps. All right, Lobo's in. And then Ryan says, so Mickey Mutineers are making a Lobo movie?
So hold on though.
Here's the thing.
Like
Ryan's
I'm okay.
Lobo.
I'm okay with this idea of Jason Momoa being Lobo, because let me present to you Chris Evans.
It just wasn't in the, you know what? I can't say it wasn't in the same universe because I feel like that universe is about to cross paths. So,
oh man,
if we're lucky,
I can't wait till his Human Torch runs into his Captain America.
He was saluting Captain America in the trailer. We're halfway there. Whoa! Living on a prayer. Sorry.
Don't you start with the freaking Bon Jovi shit.
Living the Lobo. I hope that's what the movie's called.
Wait, hold on, everybody. Mind-blowing news. I was about to end the episode, and then Morgan pops in with this gem. Have you guys seen the new Taco Bell menu items?
So I've heard about this shit.
Go, Jordan.
But I've heard like that it's just completely fucking bonkers.
I know nothing. This is the first I've heard of it. Talk about it. I'm going to bring it up.
No, I don't. I heard that like there's a bunch of menu items that they're unhinged.
Okay.
Like there's Baja Blast ice cream cake or some shit like that.
I love
Taco
hitting the little tab on corporate news websites that says continue without blocking ads or continue while blocking ads. Oh, it makes me feel so awesome.
Nice.
Oh, jeez. Hold on. I look away for 1 minute. Key lime. Ryan just says key lime. Key lime what? Taco Bell gelato.
Just little tiny limes.
Cheez-It Crunchwrap. Taco Bellado. Chicken nuggets. Unhinged chicken nuggets.
Yeah, they just toss them in a tortilla.
Churro chillers. I honestly don't know if Morgan and Ryan are making this up or not. Jillian says, oh my god, I need all of this. It just keeps going. Cheesy street chalupa. Dos Delish Cinnabons. I'm almost caught up. Cheese chicken crispinata?
The fuck is a crispinata?
Oh my gosh. Guys, I found it. And the cheesy chicken crispinata is first on the list. Available nationwide February 15th. Oos! That's this week.
That's Thursday.
That's Thursday. Oh my. Let it be known that Ryan and Morgan.
Screen?
What?
Just share your goddamn.
It's just words. I'll just read them. It's funner to just share the comments. I just want to point out that everything Ryan and Morgan said was correct. Reviewer Rob says the worst bathroom trip ever will come of this. Worth it, man. Worth it.
Hey, so no, Rob brings up a good point, and I've actually been thinking about this for a couple of weeks now, and I don't know. I must have read it in a comment thread or something, but it got me thinking, like, why is Taco Bell the default restaurant and the default food for when somebody like blows up a fucking bathroom? Like, when did we all universally just agree that Taco Bell was going to be the food Whereas like I have to go take a shit. Oh, I must have had some Taco Bell. Like I don't like how did this become a thing that everybody just collectively agreed upon?
I know what Josh is going to say, and Josh, you're the exception.
Took that. I thought Chipotle took over that.
No, it's still Taco Bell.
No, I guarantee you, if you go on any social media site and you see a picture of a destroyed bathroom, within the first 3 comments, somebody's going to be like, "Oh, must have had Taco Bell." It will be some kind of Taco Bell comment.
I'm going to exclude Josh from this because, Josh, you're the outlier. You don't count on this one.
Why?
Because you almost shit yourself dead from Taco Bell. But that was a fluke.
Oh, yeah. This is true. I got salmonella.
I've never overly pooped from Taco Bell. I'll just say it.
Yeah. Aside from kitchen salmonella, neither have I.
Jordan?
Listen, not anything outside of the norm.
Yeah, right. That's why but overly. I've pooped from Taco Bell. I poop from most meals I eat.
I feel like you should poop from all the meals you eat.
I feel like there's still a peach pit in there somewhere.
Ew.
Don't worry about it.
That's
Review Rob, absolutely correct. And same. He says McDonald's has hurt me more than Taco Bell. What if
I've had a Whopper with cheese and had to shit it out 5 minutes later. Violently.
Okay, so like we got McDonald's and Burger King on the board. I'm going to throw one up for McDonald's as well. I've been in pain for McDonald's. I keep going back. But what if the Taco Bell slander is a campaign drawn up by McDonald's?
By Big McDonald's?
By Big Burger. Just like, what if it's the same guy that just started the Nickelback slander? Guys, Nickelback's a good band.
No, they're not.
You say that.
Good. Nickelback's a band.
If Are We Having Fun Yet came on, you know every single word, and you will sing along. That song is White People Crack. It's right up there with Sweet Caroline and the Killers song.
And Don't Stop Believin' by Journey.
Yes! Why can't I remember the name of the Killers song?
Mr. Brightside?
That's the one!
The Killers are weird.
I still think
Photograph
Somebody
is a
Told
bad.
Me is their better song, but
Photograph. What?
What did Jordan say?
Said I think Somebody Told Me is their better song, but
Whose?
The Killers.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I'm a big fan of Spaceman. Not to be confused with.
I didn't really like, and Ryan and I have actually had this conversation many times. Like outside of the first album and maybe 2 songs on the second album, like the Killers don't do anything for me.
I actually like more of his solo work more.
I don't really care for the Killers.
I love that first album from start to finish is fucking great. That was a solid album, but
Review of Rob with the Creed or Nickelback?
Who the fuck's Creed?
You know Creed.
Oh, is that the shitty ripoff Pearl Jam?
Yes.
No, it was the guy from the Rocky movies.
No, R.I.P.
Apollo? I thought he was a god.
He is. He was in the Rocky movies.
And Apollo as himself.
Duh.
He drove in on the ship of Theseus.
He died a couple weeks ago too.
The god?
Now I'm sad. Yes.
It's pronounced Jod.
That's why he doesn't answer anyone's prayers, because he doesn't know anyone's talking to him.
No, but let's answer Rob's question though. I'm gonna go with Nickelback.
I hope they both lose.
No, you have to pick one.
Nobody said that in the rules.
I just did.
Did you come up with this game? You changing the rules to fit your game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Game Changer.
I'm going to choose.
The whole time.
I'm going to choose or.
No, hey, oh my gosh! You have to pick one. You have to.
I did.
No, one of the bands. You're choosing Oregon, but like the postal abbreviation of it. That's not fair.
I thought they were banned kind of like Chicago.
Or Kansas or America. Oh no. Anyway, I'm still sticking with Nickelback on that choice. Well, guys, I'm not going to go out and listen to Nickelback. But there are worse bands, like Creed. All I'm saying is Nickelback got lumped into the school of Taco Bell slander. Not once is Nickelback giving me diarrhea. That's all I'm saying.
Let me tell you, I'm much rather eat Taco Bell than listen to Nickelback.
Oh yeah,
I
do that all the time.
I would much rather go buy 100 hammers, hang them from the ceiling at head level, and run through the room.
What's wrong with you? Morgan's over here singing a Creed song. And Jillian's coming in on the duet. Oos! Okay, well, that song was actually my 8th grade graduation song.
I don't know. Like, on one hand, I don't really care for Nickelback. And I don't think they really have any catchy songs. But like Creed, though, you could just tell that like Scott Stapp was just sitting in a room going, "Man, I just need to write some meaningful lyrics. Can you take me higher?"
I'm changing my answer because of what Jordan just did. That one guitar lick after "Can You Take Me Higher" is art.
To a place where blind men see. It's like, yeah, like dude. Oh man, that's so fucking hard, man.
that song's Creed?
Yes.
Fucking hate that song.
What the hell, Ryan? I love our comment section. I love them all so much. Reviewer Rob says Mark Tremonti is an amazing guitar player. Good call. Who does he play for?
Yeah, Jake and I grew up in Tremonti.
He plays for the LA Rams.
Oh.
Yeah.
Josh's team.
Yeah.
And on that note, I think we need to cut this episode short.
You could have said that an hour ago.
I just wanted to play the sad trombone again. Anyway, hey, we don't have an ending for the Mutineer Disaster Hour. Oh, wait, we got 2 more comments. Sorry, guys. The show's going longer. Morgan says, I gotta admit, Nickelback has some hella fire riffs.
So does Dragon Force.
Yeah, but they suck too.
Dragon Force can't play their own songs live. It's hilarious. And review Creed, now Alter Bridge, who is 3/4 of Creed. And you also mentioned Alter Bridge a few comments that I missed.
Who the fuck is Alter Bridge?
I don't know. But I kind of feel like Reviewer Rob is on their payroll, which good on you, buddy.
Big,
dude,
getting paid by
Reviewer Rob is an Alter Bridge influencer.
He's out here spreading the good word. Why? What's up? They do Edge theme song. The guy from U2?
Wait, no, that's he has
his own theme
Alter
song,
Bridge?
but not written by.
I didn't realize that was Alter Bridge.
I don't know what Edge is.
Edge is a wrestler.
Oh, I know what edging is.
Mm.
I even got my own theme song, oddly enough.
Long hair.
Guys, we gotta go.
What the fuck is wrong with you?